Right guys, a really quick video that I want to shoot. It won't take very long. I'm going to cap this at 3 minutes, so I'll definitely get a point across in 3 minutes because I know how I like to rant and I can hear myself going on already, so I will keep it short. But I thought it was well worth mentioning, and hopefully it gives you some ideas and helps you to think, as all these videos should. So I had a conversation this week with a few lads about Andy Murray's recent success at Wimbledon and about the new Man of Steel film, and they both came back at the same point, and it was about dedication, right, and commitment. Now, before we start, lazy people call this obsession. Non-lazy people call this dedication. There's a clear, definite split there, first of all. And that's where it all comes down to, right? So these two lads were completely shocked and said that, you know, that these guys were obsessed, especially the Man of Steel. I don't know the actor's name, but they were completely shocked at how hard these guys train. And my only response was like, what do you expect? Let's take Andy Murray winning Wimbledon. This is a massive thing, alright? Like, this is huge. He's been trying to win Wimbledon since he was born, pretty much. From the age of 3, however old you've got to be, to hold a tennis racket, he's been trying to get where he just got to last week. He hasn't just turned up, you know, in the past few years at the age of 18 and started playing tennis. There was actually a picture on the before the match started of him and Djokovic at age 11 in this exact same spot, playing each other back then. Alright, you're forgetting that these guys have given up everything and sacrificed everything to get where they are right now. They've put their whole lives into being who they are and into getting where they are. Alright, they haven't just turned up to the local tennis club, you know, now and again since they were, you know, 10, and knock around like, oh, you're not bad, you know, fancy being a pro. It doesn't work. I hope you don't think it works that as well. And if you do, then God help you. It's not like that, alright? They've dedicated everything, and the same thing with Man of Steel. I don't know the actor, but Jim Jones and their crew took over, or led the training for this bloke, and they were the guys responsible for training the 300 crew as well. Back in the day, the original 300 workout, not the little Globo gym bunnies running around these days doing 300 crunches and Sarah's doing the 300 workout and all that rubbish. The original crew, and it's bloody impressive, and it looks absolutely gopping, looks like hard work. But again, what do you expect? If this actor doesn't get into a certain shape, he doesn't get cast. He doesn't get the job. He doesn't get the millions of pounds that he's definitely going to make from all these films. He's had to work his arse off to get to where he is. Again, he hasn't just turned up during a casting shoot, asked to take his top off and said, oh, you look about right, we'll have you. He's had to go away and train for months and months and months to get where he is, and I'll put the links down below and you can go and check out on the Jim Jones site about his actual training, how hard he's had to work to get in the shape he is. He's not just that shape naturally, same as Andy Murray's not just naturally a good talented tennis player. Alright, they've had to work their arse off to get where they are. Alright, now the argument I got straight back was, yeah, but you know, let's take sports again. They've got analysts to look after them. They've got like 1,000 different coaches that do 1,000 different things. They've got, you know, dietitians, nutritionists, all that stuff. And like, yeah, they have definitely. But we can taper. We can taper our own training to make sure that we are dedicated enough time. If you want to be better, if you want to compete at a higher level, if you want to be a better athlete, if you want to be in better shape, then you have got to give everything that you've got into becoming a better whatever. Alright? If you only give half, don't expect to get any more than halfway. You hear it all the time. Alright? But don't delude yourselves. Alright? And if you want to lose a certain amount of weight, if you want to get down to a certain body fat percentage, you want to look a certain way or again compete at a certain level, but you're not giving everything to it, how much do you really want it? Next time you're going about your goals and you reevaluate why you're training or what goal you're currently heading towards, think about, do you really want that? And if you do, you will find no excuse that will stop you getting there. Right? It's too easy to make excuses. Don't become the start next Monday. Don't look at your next program. not that you finished your first one in the first place, but don't look at the next one and think, oh, I'll start next Monday. Right? And if you are if you are surrounded by those kind of people, get away from them, regardless of what effect or how close they are to you. Eradicate and delete negative people from your life. Right? If you really want it, then you'll find a way to get there. Right? Regardless of the consequences. Thanks for watching. Cheers.